Hello, it's Tracy again, and I'm going to show you two tricks because last time I tried to do a video, it was way too short for this one. So, first of all, this one kind of set up. I want to show you after I get it set up. So once you take the setup, you're not supposed to do this at the beginning of a trick, but you can do it anyways, who cares? Okay, watch. The first one is you got two aces here. So that should be not too hard to keep up with. I don't know, like it just so that shouldn't be too hard to keep up with. But what if I were to sit down, take the ace of spades, and just flip it over? Would that be kind of a hard thing for me to pull off? Let's just find out and see. Is that hard for you to find the ace of spades at all? But what if I take the card and I turn it over? Is it hard to find now? Tell me which one is the ace of spades. So if you pick this one, you're right, but not necessarily right, because that's the position it was in, but they're not the aces anymore. So that's trick one. Now I'll show you how to do that right now. What you want to do is have the two queens and the two aces that should be on top right now. What you want to do with the two queens is you want to have one face up, and one face down on it. So it should look like that. And the two aces just go on top. I'd prefer the ace first though. So then you're like, oh, that's like the trick, whatever. Two aces, as you're pulling it up, you want to catch a pinky break on these two. So like how I do is I'm taking the two aces and I'm sliding more off than I'm supposed to. And I'm like, oh, whoa, whatever. And I have a pinky break. So this isn't hard to keep up with, right? With the ace of spades or whatever. So I have allergies. And so I go like, well, what if take the ace, I flip it over, and right here is the hard part because the queen's flipped over. So what you want to do is hold the card and just turn your wrist down. That's all you want to do. But don't show them the card like I just accidentally did. So you just want to go like, if I take it and put it face down like this. Then what you want to do now is get one pinky break. The queen's right here, so you want to get a pinky break around the queen. Under one card, as it's face down. And then you go, this is too fast. They won't point this toward you. Like, do you know the ace is still? I'll make it a little bit more difficult. You want to place this on top of the queen. Do a double lift with the queen and ace. They both flip over, and then you just put this one down. Two aces should be on top, queen should be right here. And then you say, is it hard for you now? This is the ace of spades. Is it hard? Well, and then you tell them what position the ace was in. It's like, if you pick this one, you technically got it correct. By technically, I mean it's the right position, but these aren't the cards. Then you're done. The second trick, I'm about to show you right now. Pick any card, doesn't matter. Just say, pick this card. I literally cut the deck, so this is a random card, has to be. Remember that one. So we're going to do, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make half deck. Put your card, make sure it's not double lifted or anything, on top like that. I want to cut. That's the first shuffle. I'm going to do a second one. I've already shown this trick before, but I'm not too sure. I think I have, but I'm not too sure. So, sorry for making two of them. Now I just shuffle these. second time. And once more. Now what I'm going to do, swing some cards face up, some cards face down, some cards face up, some cards face down. What I'm going to do with this one card is I'm just going to put it on top, straighten it out, and it looks like a regular deck. But no, they're completely different. So now you got some cards that are face up, face down, some cards that are face down, face up. Then you got some cards, maybe if I can find it. Right here. Some cards that are face down, like this is face down and face down. This one's face down and face up, so that's really weird. But I can just flick it, snap, and voila. Deck's turn clearly. But one card, which I have reason to believe, this is your card. This is a pretty cool trick. Let's get right to it. Okay, so this is what you do. Have a spectator pick a card. They can shuffle it at first, it doesn't matter. And then you just pick one card. And then you just tell them to remember that card, which in this case is the minus diamonds, it doesn't matter. And you just want to riffle through it, grab it, put your pinky right there. Hiding your pinky right there. I didn't do it in the first one, just to kind of screw around, doesn't matter. So, it looks like this to them, like they can't see a pinky. So then when they just put it on top, that, put it down, just close it like that, straighten it out. Then what we want to do from here, they can't see anything of their suspicion, we want to cut half of the half. See, I still have my pinky break, put that down, put the other half down. This is their card, put it down. Or you could just take the top card, push a little bit off, and then pull the top one up a little bit. And just go like, is that about half? Because it looks like that. Is that about half? Okay, like that. And then you just have to control it to the bottom. Which what I do right now is I just slide 2 off. See? I just go like, no, it should be on the bottom. But another way, as you can see, what you could, but it's kind of hard to pull off. Or you could just do this. I like to do this better because it's simpler. Put it there, close it, half. So the card's on top. If you don't know what an overhand shuffle is, it's when you, to control the card to the bottom, their card to the bottom, is take it, and at the first shuffle you do this really fast. Take the first card and just go right over it. That's all you do. And then now, since you have it on the bottom, you don't want to just stop there. So you take it, you take some cards with your thumb, as like you regularly do, except you don't peel with your middle finger, ring finger, and pinky off the card. And it should come off. Just like. So that's all you do. And for the front, all you do is just peel some cards as you're holding that one card back there. And when it comes down here, you just get some more, and then go up. See, down, put my thumb there, up, down, put my thumb there, up, and then just throw the rest down. Once more, down, put my thumb there, just lift up, and it should fly out by itself. Bam. Very hard to do. And then I just do like a couple of shuffles, leaving that bottom card down first. There, second time. And what you want to do, you don't want to do this to him because they'll see that there's the bottom card. But you just want to kind of do that at an angle at first, and then shuffle it regularly. That's the third time. You don't want to shuffle like just like that. And then what you do is you flip over some cards that way, backwards, forward, backwards, forward, leaving the one card, and just put that card on top, looking like it's a regular deck. That's what you say. But really, all you did with the deck was just put some down and some up straight. The ones that are down are on one side, separate from the ones that are up besides that card. So you didn't really do anything. So you don't want to be like, oh, like that, because we'll see some are down, some are up. But when you just look at it like this, see up, down, down, up, it looks scrambled. Because it looks like random positions when you grab it fast. And bicycle decks, not necessarily mine, because mine's kind of old and bent up. When you close it, there should be like a little gap between it because they bend like that. Let me just bend it up a little bit more. So like if I had it like a bicycle right now, looks like that, there's a gap right there. Dead center. And then for this one, since that has the top card right there, and since it's all face up, you just want to make it face down with the card face up. Basically all you're doing. But they're confused because they think it's just scrambled. So when I do, and since they're all face up and you're holding it like this, when you pick it up, I go like somewhat face down, and you flip it over and grab it like this. So then it looks like you had it regular at first. Then you go and somewhat face down on both sides. And this one's face down and face up on both sides. But you don't want to switch your hand like how I did on this one. Just want to leave it like that. And then since you switched it from this, no. Switch it from that to, instead of just showing it like that, you flipped it over and you show it like that. So now they're down. So all I had to do is just put it down, and you're done. Snap, flick, whatever, snap, static, whatever. I don't know what you like to do with your hand. Grab it. But whatever you do, whatever the case is, the card is always face up by itself. This is kind of longer. This is like 2 minutes. I can also show you one after a while, so you could stick around. And this one you might not already know this, but if you want to learn next video, do it next time. Upside down like that. If you want to know next time how to do this, no double this. See there, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll show you next video.